I have come across several accounts from adults who, despite never having experienced corporal punishment at school themselves, later chose to try the slipper or cane out of curiosity. This has always intrigued me, and I would be interested to hear from anyone who voluntarily experienced corporal punishment as an adult, simply to find out what it was like. How did you find the experience? Was it what you expected? Many people seem surprised that anyone could derive pleasure or satisfaction from that sort of pain. Yet human curiosity about taboo or forbidden experiences is perfectly normal. At the same time, curiosity alone does not usually lead people to actively pursue every unusual experience they wonder about. Most people remain content simply to wonder what something might be like. When curiosity develops into a desire to actually try something, there is often a deeper interest or attraction involved. My own situation is different. From a very early age, certainly before I reached my teenage years, I felt a strong fascination with many aspects of corporal punishment, particularly in a school setting. Some of this interest may have been influenced by witnessing others receive the slipper or cane from teachers, but I am also fairly certain that I was naturally inclined that way. Because of this, I find it difficult to understand the perspective of those who sought out the experience purely out of curiosity. My own school experience was somewhat unusual. Although corporal punishment was present, I largely avoided it myself. Nevertheless, I remember being fascinated by it from a young age. The idea of it as a schoolboy rite of passage particularly resonates with me. For years I wanted to know what a traditional school caning actually felt like and how I would cope with it. Eventually, I decided there was only one way to find out. Others describe similar experiences. Some recall a mixture of fascination and fear during their school years. Although they were never actually caned, they often wondered what it would feel like. For some, that curiosity remained for decades until they eventually sought out an authentic caning experience as adults. The reality was often described as extremely painful, but they were nevertheless glad to have satisfied a long-standing curiosity. For those who had actually been caned at school, adult experiences were often motivated less by curiosity and more by a desire to recreate or revisit something from their youth. Some found that a carefully recreated caning could capture much of the physical reality of the original experience. Others felt that certain elements were inevitably missing. The formal rituals, anticipation, reprimands, and atmosphere that surrounded school punishments were often difficult, if not impossible, to reproduce completely. Many people have noted that recreating a school punishment requires considerable attention to detail. While adults can never truly become schoolboys again, aspects such as the formality, authority, and ceremonial nature of the punishment can contribute significantly to the sense of authenticity. Those who continue to be interested in corporal punishment as adults often describe the appeal as involving far more than the physical sensation alone. For them, the experience combines many powerful emotions: submission to authority, anticipation, fear, embarrassment, formality, discipline, and pain. These elements create a unique emotional intensity that cannot easily be separated into individual components. Others who experienced corporal punishment both at home and at school described their adult interest as an attempt to reconnect with earlier feelings and experiences. In such cases, the motivation is not simply curiosity, but a desire to recreate something meaningful from the past. While many adult experiences may be interesting and enjoyable, they often lack the genuine apprehension and uncertainty that accompanied childhood punishments. Occasionally, however, people report experiences that come remarkably close to their memories. The particular instrument used, the skill of the person administering it, and the seriousness with which the punishment is conducted can all contribute to a sense of authenticity. In such moments, the emotional and physical reactions can feel surprisingly similar to those remembered from years before. Ultimately, adult experiences of corporal punishment are not always driven by curiosity alone. For many, they represent an attempt to understand, revisit, or recreate powerful memories and emotions associated with an earlier stage of life.